when we both lived in Copenhagen through mutual friends, and then we both started studying at the Royal College of Art, and after a short while being there, we started working together. It's been around 4 years now, and in periods we've been working more individually, and in other periods more together. And I think for the past 1.5 years we've been working quite focused, just as a duo, and putting all our eggs in the same basket somehow. We work in photography and video, and we also do objects, but in these 3 different kind of parallel tracks, we work with initiating situations that somehow highlight that tension between the group and the individual. We ask different groups of people to take part in these situations where we give them quite a simple instruction to perform, and then we document the outcome. So it's clap in time, or breathe in time, or hold your breath for as long as you all can. So these different instructions that somehow impose the tension or impose a collectivity on something that's normally an individual thing, the pace of your breath, or how long you can hold your breath for, or how you choose which rhythm you choose to clap in. But we ask people to do it as a group and adjust to each other's pace or time or endurance. I think the thing that inspires us is really everyday situations that we notice some kind of awkwardness or tension in relations between people. So it's party games, or it's costumes, or it's kind of the nervous tics that we all have in the meeting with other people. Isn't it funny that when you sit around the table and you're slightly uncomfortable and one person takes a sip of his drink, that other people kind of do it as a way of accommodating each other, or the applause after an event where, I mean, people, they start out in all these different rhythms but end up as a choir, or as a band. Our process is very much kind of noticing all these things and then talking about it, and seeing where we can push it and where we can use it, where we can maybe turn it up a little bit, make it slightly more abstract, or so it's that process. And we try. At the moment we've had a long period of developing new work, so that it's almost always something we do while we go for long walks, or we go for cafes, try to kind of stay out of the studio and get out where there's no emails and no phone calls. Yeah, Family Plans for Other Days was a book that we were asked to do by Booth Clifford Editions. I guess it's almost 2 years ago we finished that now. And it's a book that contains work of 10 different artists. And it's all people that we felt, most of them that we met while we were studying at the RCA, and other people that were just kind of part of this group of friends. And it was all people that we felt very related to their work, and we wanted to find some kind of format of containing this relation between us. So Nina and I, we photographed and edited this book and collected these projects by these 10 different artists. And then we've been, since after we did the book, we made a tour of exhibitions where the book came to life and became three-dimensional. We've been asked to take part in this event program at Tate Modern, where we're gonna make an event on the 10th of March. So we're working a lot on that, or thinking a lot about that at the moment, kind of challenging the situations we normally initiate with people to be able to be at this large scale that a place like Tate Modern are, and discussing all these things of being part of an event, being outside of an event, when is an event, the performance, and so on.